When the world was young, the gods made dragons the guardians of the sacred order. But evil powers sought to destroy the divine order. They sowed treachery and discord amongst the dragons and throughout the land. Filled with envy and greed, the younger dragons set the world aflame with hatred and war. The elder dragons managed to restore the balance, but they paid a terrible price. In the aftermath of the final battle, the elves deserted their cities to live a life of peace and harmony in the meadows and forests of Aventuria. But the dwarves never forgot the dragon's treachery. The flames of battle still burn strong in their hearts. And the dragons are their mortal enemies. From the ashes of those ancient empires arose the human folk. Their civilization flourished in the wake of the dragon's defeat. They worshipped them as the guardians of the sacred order. But the ancient guardians have long passed from this world, and the peoples of Aventuria are blind to what I have seen. Once more, the forces of evil seek to sow treachery and discord. My strength wanes. But there is still much to be done. Forged in fiery depths, a blade of deadly steel, our heroes to serve and our foes to crush!
And there we go with a successful intro.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
And this is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon, I believe. How's my camera looking there? No, not bad, not bad. It is the weekend.
Ah, the weekend. Life's a little truck stop between busting your butt and busting your butt some more.
And we are going to play some Drakensang. For those of you who have never played Drakensang before, I wouldn't be surprised. It's really hard to get. Not a lot of the services still maintain it. Why is this cord all weird? Okay. A lot of the services don't maintain it. I bought it back on Amazon forever ago. There's several games in the franchise. It's based on a German pen and paper RPG system. And there's, again, several games in the franchise, but there's only 2 games in this series. There's this one, Drakensang, the Dark-Eye, and Drakensang, the River of Time. And we are playing the first one. Again, if you've never played it before, it's very, very similar. Came out about the same time as the first Dragon Age, and plays very similarly. Different types of characters, different types of party creation, stuff like that. But let's get into it. Starting a new game here. Like I said, I bought it on.
I am turning to you in what are now dark times. Much has happened over the past few years. I have become embroiled in matters that can now scarcely be untangled. In order to achieve this, I desperately need an outsider, an unknown face. My house is situated on the Prayer Square in Ferdark, opposite the temple. I know I can count on your help. May Avis be with you on your journey. Your old friend, Ardo.
Well, thanks, Ardo.
If I'm not there when you arrive, my caretaker will be able to tell you where to find me.
Ooh, and morning coffee. Oh my god. Really good. Really good. Cinnamony goodness. Okay, character creation. You're going to find this like very similar to D&D, but it's going to feel kind of alternate universe because the abilities and everything are a little different. Just a little different. Let's see. Start off with my typical gender switch here. And let's look at what character we're going to play. I'm probably going to play a mage of some sort. I just got to figure out which one. Let's see. Rogue, burglar, thief. Let's start at the beginning here and read out the descriptions. Warrior is an archetypal hero, highly respected by the common people and bound to follow a comprehensive code of honor. She completed her training at an academy where she learned the arts of heavy weapons and armor, as well as how to dance at the royal court. The archer is a ranged fighter trained in the army. She combats opponents from a distance with targeted accurate shots. She's quick and nimble in her light armor. Her training also provides her with a basic knowledge of archery. Let's see. Soldier. Soldier may not have enjoyed her long training at the War Academy, but she learned all about the rough life of a soldier and at the Aventurian army. She is an expert with a two-handed sword and is feared by her enemies. Her finer points of etiquette are a mystery to her, but she's skilled in finding her way around a strange city. That's cool. Battle Mage. The Battle Mage completed her training at the Andergosk Battle School, a practically oriented academy that specializes in training warrior wizards. She wreaks fairy devastation on her enemies, but she also knows how to defend herself with a staff. That sounds kind of cool. Healing Mage. Healing Mage completed her education at the Donnerbach Academy, an elvish-influenced school that focuses on the healing arts. Healing mages are poor fighters, but compensate for this with their advanced skills in healing and boosting the powers of other members of the party. A charlatan. The charlatan dropped out of her training at Magic Academy and does not possess the full repertoire of an Aventurian wizard. She is a master of trickery and illusion with excellent dexterity and sleight of hand. She's charismatic and knows how to look after herself with an epee. That's kind of cool. Let's see, Rogue. The Rogue grew up in back alleys of the big city. She's an expert in urban survival, but a fish out of water in the wilderness. My background is flapping. Hopefully that's not showing. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I have to have my fan on. If I don't, though, I will have heat in my room. Charismatic and skilled in the art of persuasion, she is an expert at judging a person's character and intentions quickly and accurately. Her preferred weapon is the dagger. Orsarian Burglar is a self-declared master in the arts of wealth redistribution. She steals because she loves the challenge and the danger. She has dedicated her life to cracking locks and outsmarting traps. Her sharp senses and nose for danger are second to none. Then we got a thief, just a standard thief, I guess. The pickpocket is proud of her Fex pleasing handiwork. I guess Fex is the god of thieves. She is agile and skillful, relieving richer citizens of their heavy purses. She knows her way around the city and is skilled at setting traps, helping her to shake off her pursuers and avoid ending up in a prison cell. Oh, here we go. What else do we got here? Pirate, Amazon, and ooh, that's back. Dwarf only. Apparently you can't get dwarves in female. So, which is kind of weird. I'm pretty sure there are female dwarves. Elementalist. Elementalist completed her training at the Pentagram Academy of Rashul. She's a master of the elements and can summon powerful fury companions from the elemental planes. That one sounds really good, actually. Probably going to be one of these. Metamages specialize in manipulating magical matrices, making them some of the most powerful necromancers in Aventuria. Necromancer, nice. Metamages prefer to stay in their laboratories, only leaving them if they think they might discover a more powerful spell. Gotta start my timer. Okay. Alchemist. The Alchemist is highly educated and a versatile scholar of secret skills who travels the world in search of new recipes and hidden knowledge. Alchemists also know a little magic. They usually fight with clubs. Then we got a pirate. Decided to leave her ship and seek her fortune far from home. Tough. Leave her ship and seek her fortune far from home, huh? Tough and incredibly strong. She skillfully fights with Scraja and shield. I don't know what a Scraja is. She's well versed in the use of throwing weapons. Etiquette is an alien concept to her. She feels out of place in high society. Then we got an Amazon here. Amazons are women who have dedicated their lives to the goddess Rondra. They consider discipline and obedience to be the highest virtues. The minimal armor reflects their preference for speed and mobility. Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Ranger. Ranger's skilled in the arts of survival. Like all elves, she's born with magical powers. She is almost unbeatable with the bow and arrow. The ranger avoids human settlements and their inhabitants. What the ranger does not know about the wilderness is not worth knowing, apparently. Okay, let's see what we got here. Spellweaver. The Spellweaver is the keeper of elven magic. She understands better than any other how to use her magic to soothe wild animals and to summon them from the depths of the forest. Like elves, Spellweavers feel ill at ease in human company. And then we got an elvish fighter, huh? Can you rotate him around? Oh no, that's just... Oh, that sucks. You can't rotate them? Eh. Elven Fighter's primary specialized in close combat. She's familiar with the bow, but it plays secondary role. The elven word for fighter is Thara, after the deadly weapon they wield in battle. Like all elves, she feels uncomfortable in human company. Of course. Let's see, and I'm not even going to consider the dwarves, since... I mean, come on, look at that. Short and squat and ugly. So, let's see. An Elven Spellweaver, that's one of the top choices. But I also like the Meta Mage. Yeah, let's do a Meta Mage, and you can randomly do the name, huh? Let's do this. There we go. What is expert mode? Oh. The character sheet displays all the game relevant values of a character. On the left-hand side of the sheet, you will find the basic values. In the right-hand section, you can switch between 6 tabs at the top to show the view's inventory, talents, combat talents, special skills, spells, recipe books by clicking on the character portrait. Oh, so this is the advanced way of actually creating a character. Talents reflect your character's personality and capabilities. Each character has what is known as basic talents. On the other hand, special talents must be learned unless your character possesses them from the outset due to a particular circumstance. How well a character has mastered a particular talent is shown by its value. Talents are employed in many different game situations. They enable you to receive extra information in dialogues and to discover animals and plants in wildernesses. Pickpocket is useful when your purse is empty, and willpower helps you with subsequent physical altercations. Success or failure of these actions is decided by talent tests. A test is always rolled for 3 attributes. The value involved in the tests are highlighted when you mouse over them. Right-clicking displays further information of the talent. Interesting. So I'm a meta mage. Let's see. Inventory. The inventory contains all the objects the character carries with them. 2 inventory bags and a quest bag provides space for items you have earned and collected. The money shows your entire party funds. You should pay particular attention to your armor rating and the weight, as the heavier your character armor, the more handicapped he or she will be in battle. To equip a character, click on the item. This places the item in the appropriate place. Clicking on the item again places it back in one of the bags. To give another member of your party an object, press and hold the left mouse button and drag the object to the portrait of the appropriate character on the right-hand edge of the screen. To access the object or talent quickly in the game, use the same method. Place it in the quick slot bar. Okay, this is what we got here. Oh, my little hat thing here. I guess I can't equip anything right now? Huh. Interesting. Cancel, accept changes. Well, it's talents. I got willpower. Enables you to withstand great pain. A character with a higher willpower and will not be distracted in combat, even by heavy blows, and will be able to complete their special attack or spell. So it's good for my my spell ability. Perception doesn't mean just being perceptive. Instead, you will need to employ and trust your senses. Good perception reduces your chances of being ambushed or falling into a trap. A high perception value increases the visibility radius on your minimap accordingly. Well, that's useful. Okay, so animal lore, plant lore, survival, me. I have 229 adventure points, no experience points. Treat poisons, treat wounds, arcane lore. Could this ring be magical? And if so, what kind of magic does it hold? Arcane lore enables the user, after a long period of studying the arcane arts, to identify magical artifacts. Well, that's useful. Human nature and fast talk. And nothing in artesian. So let's look at combat talents. Combat talents reflect how well a character can fight. There are various types of weapons in which each character has his or her own talent prowess. In the explanations for each weapon, you will find the talent prowess for each one. In contrast to normal talents, no talent tests are performed for combat talents. The talent prowess for melee skill is divided into base attack values and base parry values, while that for ranged combat is applied entirely to the base range value. You can, within certain parameters, decide yourself how to apportion it. The values determined this way result in the character's final attack and defense values during combat. So that's cool. You can actually take your attack value and split it between your defense, which is kind of neat. Which is kind of how combat should be. Your attack value, like in D&D, you can go into like a parry mode, or depending on which version you're playing, you can parry per round, and that gives you extra defensive value. But in this game, every turn is determined by how much you either put in your defense or your attack based on the same pool. So you can fight more defensively, you can fight more offensively, and you can change it from round to round. Very varyingly. See, I am proficient in daggers. Looks like sabers and brawling and throwing weapons. Huh. I guess, I can. Let's see. Yeah, let's pull this out of, oh, we can't pull it out of throwing weapons, can we? What? Or... so that gives me experience points if I... Down, brawling. So I can't unlearn throwing weapons, which kind of sucks. I'd rather have something like... Oh, I don't have... I'm not learned it in those, I guess. Base ranged is 7. Huh. Interesting. So let's go ahead and leave that as it is. I do like the fact that I have sabers and daggers. I can live with that. That's a pretty good combat style, I think. What are these? Vitality, astral energy. All magically gifted beings have astral energy at their disposal. This value provides information on how much magic the respective hero can perform before its potential is depleted. And he or she has to take a break from casting the spells. Astral energy is subdivided into individual astral points. So that's my spell casting ability. Endurance, resist magic, dodge, attack, parry, ranged combat. Yeah, this is really complicated, like D&D. It's kind of interesting. I like complex game systems. They're unfortunately not as accessible for people starting out, which is probably why this game wasn't as popular as Dragon Age was. But if you like rules-heavy games, this is it. Special skills are special moves and behaviors that are used in combat to perform particular attacks and parries. These are divvied into melee, ranged combat, and passive skills. Once they have been acquired, the special skills have permanent positive effects in melee and ranged combat. On the other hand, these skills must be explicitly applied. To do this, place the skill into the quick slot bar at the lower edge of the screen and click on it during the fight. Your character will then perform the selected maneuver as his or her next action. So just like in Dragon Age, pretty much, you just use your skill and okay. So that's melee, and I can choose like different talent sets: sabers, daggers, brawling. And we got ranged. And defensive. Of course, I can't learn any of these because I don't have the skills. Magic. The spell sheet contains the spells your caster characters have learned. Spellcasters can conjure up powerful effects using astral energy and knowledge of magic spells. Characters skilled in magic have different preferences and can learn only those spells which are relevant to these. The character's proficiency in casting a particular spell is shown by the spell prowess value. The higher this value, the more skilled the character is in casting this spell. Arcane tests determine whether a spell will succeed or fail. The 3 attributes involved in the tests are highlighted when you mouse over them. And right-clicking on them provides you with additional information. Drag the most important spell for you into the quick slot bar. Enables your spellcasting characters to access them quickly. So, spell, previous next. I have Attributio Charisma, which is... oh, man, learning's fun, huh?
A good education. That's the key to life, son. Getting back to the 3 R's. Reading, running, and the other thing.
Okay, the magician calls for mystical aid from the astral plane in order to increase his or her charisma for a short period of time. So I guess that's for talking to people. Agility. Removes all the warmth from a target's body, lowering his or her combat stats and attributes considerably. So that does damage them, but then I got a light spell, and I can summon Skeletarius. This spell enables the magician to harness the forces of darkness to raise an undead assistant from the realm of the dead. Nice. Okay, so those are my spells. Recipe book. The recipe book contains all the instructions you have memorized. These are divided into alchemy, blacksmithing, and archery. At workbenches which you find scattered around the world, you can use your knowledge of the appropriate special talent to memorize instructions and requisite ingredients to make special items. You get instructions and ingredients from merchants or find them in your travels. So, crafting. And I don't know how to do anything. So I think I'm done here. Do I have anything that I don't think I have anything else I can spend. So the advanced is just accept changes and start adventure. Quest. An invitation from an old friend has been updated. Welcome to the world of Aventuria. You will meet many people on your travels who will ask you to do favors of various sizes for them. The life of a hero involves gradually collecting a great number of tasks and a large amount of information. In order to keep track of these things, you will carry a quest book in order to keep track of these things, you will carry a quest book with you, in which all instructions are logged for you to read again at any time. New information acquired from conversations or from completing tasks causes the entries in the quest book to be modified. These changes are indicated by the book symbol. Okay, so we got our combat pause, sneak, yeah. Oh. Ah, sneaky. Then we got walk. Walkie. Spacebar pauses. That's cool. Okay, and let's see. Quests. An invitation from an old friend. My old friend and mentor Ardo of Boarstock sent me a letter with the urgent request that I visit him in Furdock. Naturally, I packed my belongings and set out to see him at once. No idea why I paused there. Oh yeah, I can pump more energy into spells, or no energy into spells. Okay, message log. That's cool. Main menu, no, I'm good. Character sheet, that's where we just were. So let's, walk on down the road. What is this? Oh, select all. I guess when I get more party members. Because right now it's just moi. Just little old moi. Maybe I should be running. Hey, Sergeant, Erland. How's it happening?
Hold on. I have to exchange a few words with you.
Excuse me? You can collect a great deal of information from talking to people. Some people you talk to will, however, only talk about their problems and are looking for someone whom they can chatter with about everything under the sun. Some, however, have very useful knowledge of quests and can give you tips on how to proceed. In dialogue, social talents can be used to gain further information. The highest talent prowess score in the group is used to do this. The talent test is rolled. Your opponent's reaction will show you whether or not the talent test was successful. Okay. Is there a problem? I have traveled a long way and hope to reach the city of Furdock before sunset. We have so many problems here that I don't know where to start. First, the reinforcements didn't turn up, and now Furdock has been sealed off. All the while, there's a pack of bloodthirsty murderers roaming the countryside. I'd like to know what is really going on. At the moment, only dignitaries and travelers of good repute are given a pass to the city. Be that as it may, I have urgent business in Furdock. Is this invitation from Viscount Boarstock sufficient? The Viscount is a respectable man, but you won't get past Inspector Nandor without two attesters willing to vouch for your good character. Oh my god. Nandor is the customs inspector. He alone decides who can enter the city, Furdock, at this time. Then I will just have to find two attesters and present myself. Can I ask you some questions? Do you know anyone who can testify? Perhaps an old codger came past here just the other day, Brimborium or Randorium or something like that. He had two young fellows with him, one dumber than the other. That's a really weird way to describe somebody. But they did seem to be very respectable folks, and the old man sounded ever so important when he spoke. Perhaps he can help you. I wonder how I convince him to help me. How can I find him? Well, he had this document with him, something about the Duke of Gareth, or some other bigwig. He was headed for the Jagged Blade, that's the local inn. You should be able to find him there, if he hasn't continued on his way. Okay, what else? Is there anything else I should know? Yes, there's one small thing. If you want to earn some money, you can help us go hunt down these murderous scoundrels. Nandor has put up a reward of 2 silver thayers for each of those rogues. All you need to do is bring him their badges. Tell me more about this gang of murderers. What should I say? There's always been plenty of tramps in the Dark Forest, but these fellows are different. They don't just take people's money, they cut their victims' throats and leave them for dead. These fellows are as bloodthirsty as they come. If I had enough men, we'd soon take care of them, but without reinforcements, there's nothing we can do. Well, thank you for the information, good saw. Let's see, is there a key to... Oh, shit, wrong key. I was seeing if there's a key that highlighted... Ooh, that's my character sheet. What was that, C? Okay. Oh. Oh, I can use the direction keys too to move. That's cool. Let's see. Let's take a look at these. Graphics, performance. Let's go with high. This is an older game, so I should be able to handle high. Anti-aliasing. Oh, god dang it, of course. Let's see. Sound. Actually, let's go ahead and keep that on medium. Oh, wait a second. Select shadow settings high. Well, screw it. Okay, sound. Let's turn this music volume down. Ooh. Cute. Okay, ambient volume. Well, that was cool. That's cool that it actually plays what you're adjusting. Keep that at normal 50%. Whatever. Let's lower that again just a little. User interface volume, dialogue volume. Confirm orders on off. Let's see. Quick slots. Awesome. Tons of those. Q, rotate, rotate. Oh, so... Oh, nice. So it's what do they call it? Relational movement. So you don't actually just move in directions. You move forward for your character or backwards. Let's see. Actually, let's accept that. How's the camera here? Yeah, I should probably... Do I need to reverse that? I don't know. Plant lore. Along the wayside, grow beneficial plants and herbs. These will be useful to you on your travels if you have a high talent, prowess, and survival. The places close by where such plants can be found will be marked on the location map at the top left. Up here? Got it. No, I guess I can't click on it now. See, in order to harvest, you can either travel specifically to the highlighted areas or simply trust your luck and keep your eyes open while you travel through the wilderness areas. Okay, so I can harvest stuff. I guess. Hey, Traveler Kettlewick. How are you doing, dude? Ooh, world map. That's neat. That's the world. The world map shows the Principality of Kosh. On your travels, you will reach different waypoints. Once you have visited these for the first time, they will be displayed as symbols on the map. Ooh, coffee's almost done. And we're almost ready for our first break. What is this? Zoom in. Oh, that's cool. Little 3D map. Okay. Hey, Traveler Kettlewick. How are you? Let's see. Map on and off. Oh, that's cool. And then... Oh, that's just to rotate the camera. Got it. Hey, come here. Come here. You, come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Maybe I should run. Oh. There's no, like... direct conversation with him. He just does a little... Oh. Well, that's a bummer. And kind of cheap, actually. I guess there's no, like, big total dialogue for everyone. Holdwin the Wagoneer. Hey, Holdwin, how's it going? They say the pack of evil wolves in the dark forest. Okay. How about Traveler Atkinson? Have you heard about the ferocious bear that has been marauding around the countryside? He's even been seen in the village. Okay. Oh, let's go over here.
I'm terribly sorry you were robbed, but my hands are tied.
But it's an ancient heirloom, and of
Hey,
course,
baby.
I'd be extremely grateful.
I'd like to, but I have strict orders.
What a fool! This isn't some waitress you have before you, but my sister Selena, the queen of the mountebanks.
Don't be such a show-off, little man. I'll go and report to Sergeant Erland, but only for the lady's sake.
I need to learn how to awaken the sexual beast that lies dormant in every woman's soul, waiting to transform her into a lusting creature of unbridled passion, pulling at me, tugging at me, yelling, "Take me, corn-fed! Make me your love slave!"
Okay,
Yeah, that
let's
sort of
see.
thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Mountebank Queen Selena? I am Shelza something, and I'm traveling into Furdock. I overheard your conversation with Guard by chance. Oh, then you know that I was robbed. The thief stole a very valuable diadem. It was a family heirloom. Is that who do you suspect? Well, it was... Go ahead, say it, sister. It was Draenor, your beloved Draenor. You old crow, keep your nose out of my affairs. If you had listened to me back then... Why is your brother dressed like a jester? Then you'd have less problems now. Oh, stop your quarreling. It's unbearable. If you have to keep interrupting, then at least tell me how I can get to Furdock. Just ignore that little weasel. Even if Draenor is involved in all this, I don't think that it was his idea. Please find my beloved Draenor. In return, I will help you reach Furdock. Sure, I'll help you. Try looking for Runkle Bagthumper. Runkle Bagthumper, really? He's an old friend of Draenor. I can't say that I like him, but perhaps he knows something. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind all this. Awesome. We'll look for him. What do we got here? Hey, Traveler Moorbrush. Yes? What do you mean, yes? Oh, don't bother me. I'm, what the hell's going? Traveler Moorbrush? What the hell? Who are you? Traveler Oakbreed. Traveler Truman. So I guess these are all just, inconsequential NPCs. Traveler Sacker. Well, at least they name them Travelers, so you know that they're not, anything important. Alchemist Auralia. Hey, Alchemist.
What do you want from old Aurelia?
I was just about to say that. What can you teach me? Alchemy? Plant lore. Leveling points needed. How many do I have? 0? Probably. Okay, well, that's nice. A little trainer there. Laboratory. Oh, cute little wagon here. With a stuffed raccoon or something. Let's speed this up a little, I guess. So, I guess let's go up here. Oh, wait a second. Let's read our quest thing. Let's see. The city of Furdock has been sealed off. Only... Oh, wait a second. Selena, the Queen of Mountebanks, is willing to influence Nandor, the customs officer, in exchange for my help. Selena the Mountebank is missing a family heirloom. Her lover, Draenor, is one of the suspects. Selena has agreed to help me get a pass to enter the city of Furdock and return to my... Okay, cool. Cool. Quest little book. What's this? Some locked doors or chests only look like obstacles at first. Okay. So, locked chest. I'm guessing I can't pick it, yeah. A chest. Hey, there's weeds and stuff over here. Hey, Runkle.
What? Who are you in Feck's name?
Uh-oh. Invoking the Fecks. My name is Shelza... that. Selena has asked me to find her lover. Are you Runkle Bagthumper? Okay, congratulations. Your characters have just received their first adventure points. In the course of their eventful lives, they will receive more of these points by completing tasks or defeating opponents. Adventure points can be used at any time to improve your character's playing values. To do this, switch to the character sheet in the progress mode by clicking on the red seal. Okay, cool. What? No, I mean, yes, but I had nothing to do with the theft of her diadem. That may be true, otherwise you would have left town long ago. I thought you might have an idea where I can find Draenor. Perhaps there was... Oh, And that is a break. We will be back with Runkle Bag Thumper after the break. This is Thorn with Game Design Lexicon. If you like what you're watching, make sure you give us a follow. And if you want to watch any of our old stuff, you can catch us over on YouTube under the same name. Our socials are all in our about. And give us a subscribe, a like, and comment over there, and all that other social goodness. Be back shortly.